Hello, my friends, and welcome to Youth Potential, a channel dedicated to helping young people with mental health problems. I have two books available, 102 Distraction Techniques and Self-Harm to Self-Harmony. Both of these books are only available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hello, my friend, Scott here representing Youth Potential. We are on the final part of the job application process, getting a job, starting a job. And this part is all about the trial shift or OJE, on job experience, and it's also about when you've started the job officially. So you've applied for the job, you've had the interview, it's gone really well, and you've got a telephone call or an email, and they've invited you to a trial shift. Now, a trial shift is basically kind of like where you go to the place that you've applied for, and they will get you to work there for like 2 or 3 hours, just as like almost like a trainee, just to see how you get on, basically. And it's also, again, it's not just about them looking at you and making sure you're right for their business. It's about you going there and thinking, working out, is this job for me? Do I like the team that I'm around? Because you're going to be thrown in there. If it's a customer facing job, you're going to be in with the team and the customers. Maybe it's a job that isn't customer facing and you're just with a team. You're going to get to meet them and that kind of stuff, and you're going to get to learn more hands-on about the job. So yeah, it's about the job being right for you as much as it is you being the right candidate for them. So you get that phone call or that email, and they invite you along to a trial shift. They may not invite you to a trial shift. They may give you a second interview, or they may just straight up give you the job. Okay, it depends what you're going for. But from here on out, the rest of this video it doesn't matter whether you're in a trial shift or you're officially starting a job. The same things need to be applied. Okay. However, if you are going for a trial shift, I think one thing that you should do, and I've done this several times, is the business that you're going to, if it is a customer facing business, or if it handles customers in some sort of way, which most businesses do, go there as a customer first. Okay, so before I worked for the company that I work for now, I had my interview. Actually, no, before I had my interview, I was basically on the job, and this manager said that she really liked the way I served her. I gave my details, and then we arranged an interview at one of the sites, one of the hotels. I went there the day before, ate there as a customer, so I got to learn my environment and what the staff are like. I was looking out for issues, what I thought was really good, etc., because then I could use that in the interview. And I didn't mention that in the last video, but that's absolutely fine. If you want to do that before the interview or before a trial shift, I think before the interview would probably be a smarter idea, is to go there as a customer, buy something, or just have a look round or whatever, just so you can see what it's like from a customer's point of view. The people serving you, they don't know who you are, so they're going to treat you like a customer. And if they treat you like shit, you can bring that up in the interview. Or if they were really good, you could bring that up in the interview. I was due an interview with another business, and I remember I went there and it was really quiet. This was a restaurant. I went in there. It took a while to get greeted. When I was greeted, the guy was nice, sat me down. When my food came out, it was brought over by a guy who just didn't look, he gave a damn. And then I left feeling like, okay, if this is a business that I'm going to be managing, obviously I can already tell what kind of people that I need to either promote or put them on performance management. So yeah, that is definitely a good thing. Go to a business beforehand as a customer to see what it's all about, get some experience, and then when you have your trial shift or you start your job, you can put yourself in the employee's position. If you were served really well, you can think, right, maybe I can use that as an example as to how to serve others. Or if you were served poorly, you can make sure that you avoid doing that, like the plague. So anyway, you've been invited to a trial shift over the phone or via email, obviously make sure you get the dates and times, etc. Ask what you need to wear. That is a very important one, because obviously 9 times out of 10 you're going to have to dress smart, or they'll say to you, oh, just wear a black t-shirt. Most of the time they'll tell you to wear like a black shirt or black t-shirt, something like that, with leather shoes and not regular trousers. Do not turn up to a trial shift in jeans and a vest or something along those lines unless you are told to, okay? So, right, you get yourself ready for the trial shift, you're on your way, you're feeling anxious, just practice that square breathing. Remember, breathe in for 3, hold for 3, breathe out for 3, and hold for 3 again. Get to that business. Again, you're probably going to see the person that interviewed you. Whether you do or if you don't, again, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you again. Or if it's a different person, nice to meet you. I'm Scott, blah, 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 blah. Just that first impression, because, sometimes you'll go to a business, someone will interview you, but then when you go on a trial shift or it's your first day of work, the person that greets you is going to be a completely different person. Okay, it just happens. So you'll get there. They'll probably show you around the business, like the non-customer areas, if it's like a shop or a restaurant, blah 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 blah. And they will show you what to do. They'll probably put you with someone who's going to train you or just show you the ropes or just what you'll be doing for the trial shift. And they will tell you what to do. Okay. Do not be afraid to ask as many questions as you need. If they are explaining something to you and you do not understand, you just tell them, okay? It's okay. I can't stand it when I tell them something and then they're like, yeah, and I can just see the look on their face that says, you don't understand the goddamn word I'm saying, do you? I would rather you ask me 1,000 times and get it right the first time than ask me once and then get it wrong, okay? That's my head in. Absolutely, that's my head in, okay? Don't be afraid to ask questions, okay? I know it's your first day or it's your trial shift, and it is scary, but just do your best, okay? You can only do your best. Again, like I've said before, in the interview and the greeting, the first impression process, enthusiasm is what they're looking for, okay? But unlike the interview and meeting these people for the first time, the other thing they're going to be looking for, as well as enthusiasm, is initiative, okay? So you've been told what you've got to do, okay? You've done it. Say, for example, you're working behind a till serving customers. They've said, right, you've got to serve this is the till, do this, okay? And you're at a time now where there are no customers to serve. What do? Of course, you don't know, it's your first day. Ask the person that is meant to be supervising you or training you, okay, what do we do now? Okay, if they're good at their job, they will give you some sort of like extra jobs to do and show you the kind of things you do when it's quiet. I work in a kitchen. If we're not cooking food because there are no customers to cook for, we are cleaning, we are organising, we are preparing. Okay, there's always something to do. And as the saying goes, time to lean, time to clean. Okay, and that's what you could be doing. You could be cleaning, you could be organising something, you could be, maybe there's someone else who's really busy with customers and you could go and help them. I don't know what it is, but there is always something to be done. That initiative and that enthusiasm, trust me, that is going to get you the job, okay? Enthusiasm and initiative, remember that. Right, I've been speaking for about an hour doing these videos, so I just need to drink quickly. So, you're going to be there for like 2 or 3 hours on this trial shift, or it's your first day. And when that first trial shift or first day is over, the chances are that your supervisor, your manager, person watching over you, they're gonna talk to you. They're gonna, if it's a trial shift, they're gonna ask you, how was that for you? What did you learn? What did you notice? What did you enjoy? And be prepared to answer these questions. What did you like? Did you like did you get to speak to some customers that were really friendly? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy stacking the shelves? Oh, that sounds stupid, like enjoying doing things like that. You just got to bullshit it a little bit, basically, if I'm completely honest. again, you know, it's kind of like a post-interview kind of thing, and it's important that you don't just go, yeah, I enjoyed it, and that's it. You know, tell them what you enjoyed, tell them why you enjoyed it, okay? But at the same time, you know, if you didn't enjoy it and you think, I don't think this job is for me, say so, okay? You might want to pull that manager to one side and say, look, the guy that was training me, or the guy that was showing me what to do in his trial shift, he didn't really explain things clear enough, or she didn't really communicate to me much what to do, or she just kind of left me on my own and I didn't know what to do, and I felt like I looked stupid in front of the customer. Because these things happen, you know, just because they work there doesn't mean the employee is brilliant, okay? Just remember these things. Okay, so that's the kind of process start to beginning for these 4 videos. I just want to re-emphasize on the fact that, please, if you have an interview and you've got self-harm scars, just hide them, okay? Once you've got the job, okay, they cannot sack you for having self-harm scars, okay? You had no legal obligation to disclose the fact you had scars on, okay? If it's a work uniform that has short sleeves, like shirts or polo tops or something, just say, look, I'm happy to wear long sleeves if that's what you prefer. Don't be embarrassed about it, okay? I'm sure you're not the first person with self-harm scars I've ever seen. But I think just, if you've got old healed scars, I think, me personally, I would never ask someone to cover them up. If they were fresh scars, I would say definitely cover them up, just to maintain that balance between professionalism and respect. Other employers might think differently, but I just think, for the sake of not shooting yourself in the foot, just cover those scars. You don't have to disclose your mental illness. I think the best thing to do is, once you've got that job, is to kind of talk to your employer, because once you've got that job and you sign that contract, they just can't get rid of you. Okay, they're not allowed to. Well, definitely not in this country. I would just go and speak to them and say, look, I do have this, I do suffer with depression. I just want to let you know, I do my absolute best not to let it affect me, but I just want to let you know, because sometimes there may be off days, and I don't want you to think that I'm lazy or not very good at my job. I just want to be honest with you, and I just want your support. Please feel free to talk to me about it. And hopefully they should return in kind and say, look, I'm glad you're honest with me. If you need me for anything, come speak to me. Okay? If they start discriminating you because of your illness, go to HR, take it to the press if you really want to, put a complaint in, you can sue them. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, please leave them. I will do my best to get back to them. Thank you very much for watching. It was absolutely exhausting making these videos, but I hope it really helps you get a job. Anyway, thank you guys. Bye.